Hello and welcome. Today I want to show you how to crochet this lovely lightweight blanket for baby, perfect for spring and summer. Well, especially if you live in Scotland like I do and our weather is notoriously unpredictable. It's made with a double knit weight 3 yarn, and I use a 5mm hook, which gives it that nice light airy texture that you're looking for in a lightweight blanket. So let's get going. With a 5mm hook and double knit weight 3 yarn, we'll make a slip knot, and then we're going to chain in multiples excuse me, of 2. So you would simply chain however many to match the width of the blanket that you would like to make. For the purposes of this little swatch, I'm not going to chain that many. In fact, that should about do us. Right, so into the second chain from the hook, we're going to make a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through. You've got 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Then we're going to skip a chain, and into the following we're again going to make 2 half double crochets. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3, and make another yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And that's the repeat. So all the way along you're going to miss 1 chain and make 2 half double crochets into the next. So do that, and I will meet you when we've just got 2 chains left. Here we are with 2 chains left, and we're going to again skip 1, and into the final chain we'll make 1 half double crochet, and then we'll turn our work, and we're going to be doing chainless starts with this blanket. So you want to stretch the loop on your hook a little bit, yarn over, and then make a half double crochet right into that first stitch. Now when we come back along the row, because it's a chainless start, it can sometimes be a wee bit difficult to see where that stitch is. So I would suggest using a stitch marker, and then there's absolutely no confusion. Now in our first row, as you can see, we were doing the 2 half double crochets and skipping a chain. We're going to be working 2 half double crochets again, and we want to work them in between the ones from below. So we're going to work right in there. We're not going to work into the loops of the stitch. We're working right down below, okay? So yarn over, insert hook, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And the other thing you want to do is you want to pull it up a wee bit. You want a wee bit height to those stitches, okay? Because that's going to be part of what's going to make it nice and light and airy and a perfect blanket for just those times that you want a wee blanket over your wee one, but you don't want anything too warm. Mind you, here in Scotland you maybe do. We're having a rubbish summer. Today, yet again, it is wet, and at the moment the temperature is about 12 or 13 degrees. So we definitely need blankets for our wee ones in Scotland. Right, I'll meet you at the end of the row. Here we are with 2 stitches left. Skip one and into the last we make a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through. Turn our work, and again we're doing the chainless start. So we just stretch out our loop a little and make a half double crochet into that first stitch. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And again, I would suggest a stitch marker so there's no confusion about where the look, I'm putting in too many loops. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. And then there's no confusion when you come to work back into it. And that is pretty much what we do. We keep repeating this. So again, it's in between the 2 half double crochets from the row below. We work 2 half double crochets, and remember just to pull up a wee bit, make them nice and light and airy, give them a wee bit of height. So work to the end of the row and I'll meet you towards the end. Here we are with our 2 stitches left, and you'll see here why I think it's such a good idea to have a stitch marker. Because we're doing the chainless start, that stitch that was the first in the previous row and is now the last in this row, it kind of can get lost down the side. But if you just have your stitch marker there, it saves any confusion at all. So into that last stitch, make a half double crochet. And then turn your work, stretch up the loop a little bit, half double crochet into that first stitch and pop in your stitch marker. And that's it. You're now just going to repeat that same row until you've got your blanket whatever length you want it to be. Just remember that when you're making your half double crochets, give them a nice wee bit of height. Yes, I've done 2 in there. So just pull them up a wee bit and give them a wee bit height to keep the blanket nice and light and airy. So I'll keep doing a few rows until my little swatch is more of a square, and then I'll meet you back and I'll show you the very simple edging that I like to do on this blanket. So I've crocheted a few more rows and we've now got a square. To work the edging, we turn our work and chain 1. and then make a single crochet into that first stitch. We then skip the next stitch, and in the following we make 2 single crochets. Skip the next, in the following 2 single crochets. You get the idea. So skip one and then 2 single crochets, and I'll meet you at the corner. And then at the corner, work 3 single crochets. And then we're going to work down the side. So it's like we're going to skip a row and then 2 single crochets. If you see what I mean, we're like skipping a row and then 2 singles, skipping a row, 2 singles. But if you find that for your tension and for the looks of your blanket, if you need to vary that, do. Not a problem. And I will meet you at the next. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? So see there, it was going to give us a big gap and it wouldn't have looked grand at all. So we just go a bit further down and we pick up there, and that looks much better. And as long as it's smooth and it's not pulling on itself, that's not a problem at all. So just experiment as you go, and as long as you're, see again, that's getting too much of a gap. So yeah, just experiment. Yeah, that's fine. And just do it as you like it. And as I was saying earlier, if you've got another way that you like to do your edging, feel free. And there we are, nearly at the next corner. Oops. Try doing that a wee bit better. And then into that corner stitch, single chain, not single chain, single crochet 3. And now it would be working along the bottom. So again, skip 1 and then 2 single crochets. I'm having a brain freeze. Skip 1 and then 2 single crochets all the way along the bottom, and I'll meet you at the next corner. And at this corner, we're going to, oops, if I put it in the right place, again, single crochet 3. Just tighten that a wee bit. And then working back up the other side, we're going to do the same as before. So we're skipping 1 and into the next. We will work 2. But if we're not happy with how that would look, we just place them, where we think it will look good. You can just experiment. So there's no great big right or great big wrong. Do it how you think it looks best. Am I happy with that? Yeah, I think I am. Right, I shall see you at the final corner. And then coming up to our final corner, remember that we already worked one in there. So we're going to work in another two. And then join with a slip stitch. Do that again. There. Now, you'll see that we've now got an edge all the way around. So for our final round, we're going to make a little scalloped edge. So into this corner, we're going to do 3 half double crochets. Oh, forgot to do a half double crochet to begin. Right, so we're going to chain 1, and then work 3 half double crochets into that corner. Into the next stitch, we're going to slip stitch. Following stitch, 3 half double crochets. Then a slip stitch. And then 3 half double crochets. So that's all there is to it. We're alternating 3 half double crochets into one stitch and then a slip stitch into the following. And we're just going to do that all the way around. So I will meet you back at the start of this round as we finish it off. So here we are coming up to the end. We've done 3 half double crochets there and then a slip. Now, the reason that I did the chain rather than just doing the 3 half double crochets straight into the first stitch is because you'll see that the way it works is that we have this little bit up. It doesn't go right down to the bottom. So to finish off here, I'm going to snip off and then pull the yarn through. Get my yarn needle. And then I want to finish it into here. There, that'll look fine. And what I like to do to make sure, or to help make sure that the tail doesn't come out, is that I like to change my blunt-ended yarn needle for a sharp end. And then I sort of split through the yarn with the needle. And I find that that holds it better and that the tail doesn't then appear in a week or two to annoy everybody in sight. There. Should hold it. What am I doing? There, that's it. Now, so you see, that's us. We've got this lovely little scalloped edge to our work, and we've got this lovely light airy texture of a blanket for our wee ones. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a go at making one of these lovely lightweight blankets for your wee one. Bye bye just now.